What's up, bunnies? I'm YouTube, and welcome back to Homebody. Okay, this is the finale. There's not really much left to this game. I kind of left on like a really bad moment, but it's fine. There's actually one last thing to do in this game, so... first of all, I need to open this briefcase again, because apparently there's something inside of it now. Oh, really? What's this? Huh. A bunch of little rectangles labeled with the names of rooms throughout the house. Okay. Didn't save that into memories. Oh, thank God. Okay, at least that's something. Alright, so... apparently, I had to go through all these rooms and turn the lights on and off according to this diagram. So, let's start off with the attic, shall we? I'm pretty sure I only have till like 9:38 p.m. because of, oh, the attic's just open now. Okay. Do the code again. Open the dangest door, you dangus. Whoa. What the fuck? Oh. Can we get a better camera angle on that? Stare at void. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Do it. Just fucking do it. There we go. Jesus, what's going on up here? The thing that's been crowing in the sky, it's not the moon. It's some kind of hole. I was hoping we could just turn on the accumulator again in this place. I need to talk to Francine about this. Okay. This light needs to be on. Let's check our memories now. Let's see. The main bedroom needs to be off. Bedroom needs to be off. Study and bathroom need to be on. Okay. This needs to be off. This needs to be off. It's bedroom. I'll talk to Francine if I see her. There she is. What's up? Francine! Hey, Emily. So... we're back. Yeah, I was kind of hoping we just, like, wake up in our bed somewhere. Free from this. Same. But hey, we're not dead. Guess we have to figure out how to get out of here for good. Let's try. By the way, I'm sorry about that business in the attic. The fight over the accumulator. Francine, you know you don't have to apologize. Oh, I guess I got it mixed up, sorry. God damn, they look the same. I mean, Jesus, also, it's just the portrait's dark, so I can't tell who it is half the damn time. Sorry, anyways. I mean, Jesus, I didn't know what I was doing. That thing could have killed us. Yeah, well, it didn't. And at the end of the day, what other options did we have? Sure, Pete, whoever Pete is. You were talking to Pete too, right? Yeah, at least it looked like Pete. I don't know, it's like he's busted or something. He used to be a little more... him since you showed up. He's gotten fuzzier. Anyway, Pete said that turning on the accumulator at full power almost killed this place, so I guess I had the right idea. Too bad it's gone now. Sucked into the void or whatever. You saw that, huh? The attic? Yeah. What the hell is going on up there? I think that the full moon that's been above us this whole time is actually some kind of void. And it's getting bigger as this place dies. Crap. What are we gonna do? So what do we do now? The accumulator may have been bullshit in the end, but it was something. Without it, I don't know what we should do next. Well, there is one more thing I can think of. An idea I got from Nest. Nest? So you were talking to him too, huh? For a while, yeah. It wasn't always Pete, in between loops. Nest really loves to hear himself talk. He does. Once I started to realize he wasn't a mad scientist, that he was just a struggling artist, I kind of softened on him. Then once I figured out he wasn't actually a struggling artist, he was like a rich, pretentious fraud. I really don't know how to feel. Eventually, I figured out he was full of hot air and started saying so. He didn't take that too well. Then he stopped showing up to the house. So he started bugging me instead. Guess he figured I was more impressionable. I'm not sure how I feel about that. You always were a people pleaser. Anyway, that thing, the creature. The killer? Wait, what do we call that thing? The homunculus? Zippy? Yeah, let's do that one. I don't know, Zippy? I guess that works for now. Let's maybe circle back on something else later, okay? Anyway, Zippy starts every loop in this creepy old elevator. You've seen that, right? Yeah, it brings Zippy up to that crawl space next to the bedroom on the second floor, but it's impossible to get inside up there. Right, and it passes through the little waiting room next to the cellar at some point during every loop. Yeah, and where the hell does it start? Just like someplace far beneath the house? Why would the killer be on that elevator in the first place? Bess told me about it once. Well, he didn't actually know either, but he said that he figured out how to get inside. He said it has something to do with the waiting room, some hidden sequence there. He said he got it open himself once, but that he was too afraid to go inside. He thought it could end this whole thing, that it could solve the mystery of the loop if not escape it outright, but he said he was too much of a coward to do it himself. At least he was being honest, I guess. Yep. Either way, it seemed important, like Zippy was coming from there for a reason. So we need to ride down the elevator ourselves? I guess so. Okay, well, I guess we better figure it out ourselves. I'll check on the waiting room. This giant void in the sky that's slowly eating this place? Yes, and when you put it that way, it does seem really bad. I don't know why I'm trying to put on a brave face. It's really horrifying. I keep trying to be brave about it too. Kind of hard to be lighthearted in a situation like this, though. Pete made it sound like this place is the version of the house that we're in. Even the places from the past that we've been seeing lately, they're all part of some greater being. A living being? One that's dying? Yeah. And as it dies, the hole in the sky is going to get bigger and bigger. Until there's nothing left. Francine, this is so fucked up. I hate it. Let's focus on the task at hand, okay? We have to figure out how to get out of here. Got it. Okay. So the study needs to be on, right? The study and the bathroom need to be on. Okay, so this one's good. Whoa. Don't break your neck. What the fuck? Wait, hold on, Gary? Gary? Are you doing okay, dude? Okay. Bathroom is on. Okay. Oh, that fucker's already out. Okay, living room needs to be on, dining room needs to be on, foyer needs to be off, kitchen needs to be on. Wait, dining room. Which one's the dining room? Okay, sorry. So, which one's any turn off in here? It's the foyer and the kitchen. Okay, so this one. Are you going down the stairs? Is that what's happening right now? Yeah, okay. There's that section. Well, I didn't mean to come down here, but it's fine. Okay, I need to turn the one off in the kitchen eventually. The cellar needs to be off, and the waiting room needs to be off. What's the waiting room? Yeah, oh, I know what the waiting room is. Never mind. So this one needs to be off. Off. Okay, so this door's open, thank God. Alright. So the waiting room needs to be off. Okay. The cellar's off, okay. Assuming that's the cellar. Our studio needs to be on. There's light switch. What's the art? Nope, that's something else. Okay. What's the art studio? Is that the one that's at the side of the Shit, where are you coming from? Shit! Motherfucker. You're still hanging around, aren't you? I'm just gonna do a loop. Switch this shit off. Okay. Still coming this way? Yep, I see you. Okay. Alright, so the other one's gotta be in this room, right? Is this the art studio? Oh, son of a bitch. There's no way I can do this in time. Where's the light switch for this place? Assuming this is the art studio. I don't know, though. Which one's the art studio? God damn, I don't remember which one it is now. Shit. Okay. Let's go to the waiting room, because it might be ready. I'm not sure if the art studio is on or not. Also, I guess I can just compare to see what lights are on and off at the moment. That'll also put some distance between me and that thing. For a moment, at least. Okay, so... Alright. So... let me just pull up this. It's easier to compare. We got those on. We got those on. Okay, so the garage is not on. Reading that correctly. Yeah, it's just the garage and the art studio. I'm a bitch. I'm not gonna. God damn it. The fucking camera angle's switching around and it didn't warn me and... Alright, okay. So I need to figure out where the art studio is. I need to figure out where... The garage one was my fault. I just didn't think about that one. Open the flipping door. Alright. Okay. This one more time. So main bedroom, bedroom off. Okay. Foyer. Living room's good. Okay, so foyer can just be off. Okay. Okay, that is on. Okay. Turn the kitchen off. Turn the garage on. Okay. And then cellar off, waiting room off. I'm assuming the art studio is on the same... Oh, I know. It's the room with the computer. That's what the art studio is. It has to be. I thought it was in here for a second. You gotta be fucking kidding me. That room is this way. Okay, he's out. Light switch, light switch. Where's the light switch? There it is. Alright. So that should be it. And then the flooded room is on, but I think it's already on. The flooded room. That's beyond... Well, I guess we can check. If the elevator doesn't open, then I know I have to go in there too. Press it? Does it work? No, use the elevator. Fucking dingus. Okay, it worked. Alright, good. Can I not? Oh, it's coming. Okay. I was like, what's happening? Floor 2, I guess. Oh, no, okay. Only one button was available. Where am I? Notes to myself. Oh, it's her bedroom. Okay. A package from Francine. She sent it, like, the week after I moved. I kept meaning to open it. We'll open it now. Goodness. This is Laura's room. I can't examine anything else, so... Baiting Sari up was a lot of work. It was like pulling teeth, but it felt like a good first step. Like the rest would follow. It's an unopened package from Francine, and let it sit for months. This is Laura's room. It took me a long time to finally take this sign down. Busted. I understood why Laura moved out, but it still felt really bad. Yeah, I think it's in the kitchen. Yeah, okay. Oh, sticky notes. They're all from me. Some of these are really passive-aggressive. In retrospect, these seem kind of excessive. Yeah, a little bit. Goopy door. Exposed muscle, breathing slowly. Is this place alive? Made of meat? I can barely stand to think about it. Half a pair of scissors. There's some blood on the blade, like somebody cut themselves breaking them apart. Jesus, I really let this place fall apart. Francis, I'm so glad that... I just unloaded all my boxes of books. I gotta give you some of these because the awful reading habit of mine makes moving miserable. It's crazy that I can be doing work and know that within 5 miles you're puttering around doing your thing. Congrats on the real, actual book you illustrated, by the way. I know that was always a dream of yours. So proud of you. Look at us. 2 adults with jobs and apartments in the same city. Come check out my dinky little apartment. I want to see your dinky little apartment. I want to see Laura again. Let's go to the museum or the movies or get drunk and play pinball. Part F. A growing pile of mail. What a mess. Did I really like to get this bad? Sticky notes. I didn't know what else to do. Some of these are in handwriting I don't recognize. In fact, they're not even words. Sticky notes everywhere. Some of these are in my handwriting. A lot of them are just scrawled, scribbly mess. It's turning gray, dying. This place is on its last legs. scratches. Was that thing trapped down here? Is that thing me? Can I open this? Oh, okay. What the hell? Bunch of torn up sheets, bandages, and paper all torn up and mixed together. Was Zippy living here? I just get that. It's kind of pathetic. That thing, Zippy, just kept banging at the walls trying to get out. There it goes. Emily. Sorry about the mess. I don't think it's this bad in real life. Where'd Zippy go? It has to be looking for us, right? Not anymore. It saw the door was open and made a break for it. I don't think it liked being here either. Things are going wild up above. You should see it. Up above? We can't go back up there. You'd rather take your chances out there? Good point. It's not wild, classical haunted house anymore. It's just a house. Just a normal house with a normal attic. Yeah, after you went down the elevator, I kinda lived and died a few more times and... Geez, really? Yeah, don't worry about it. But every time I came back, it seemed like the house was changing. It got a little smaller, less colorful, a little sadder, more like I actually remember it. Let's take a look around, I guess. Knock yourself out. So I guess when we're ready just to flip the switch on the accumulator? Wait, the accumulator? That box over there? Yep. Here is just a totally normal, creepy, old pseudoscience box. Wow. Might as well give it a try. What happened to the others after I left? The other kids? They all disappeared. Not long after you went into the elevator, they were just... gone. And then the elevator came back up and Zippy got in and went after you. That's when the house started to change. What happened to this place? I have no idea. I mean, I guess I have some idea. You saw it. It was falling apart. It feels like it shed layers we had to put on it. Like it turned back into Nest's house as it actually was. Without all the emotional burden we had put on it. Exactly. I guess. By the way, what was the deal with those fleshy little creatures? The little jiggly things in Nest's house? God, I wish I knew. They sort of remind me of Zippy. You only saw one of them. I only saw that in the flashback. Were they actually wandering around the house too? I don't remember seeing them, so... They sort of remind me of Zippy. Bipedal flesh lumps kind of going through the motions of human behavior. But like, baby, almost like Zippy had more reference material to pull from. There was this time where one had gotten injured and it was dragging itself towards me, whimpering and stuff. It started nuzzling my leg, like it wanted me to pet it, so I did, until it died. I think that might have messed me up more than some of the times I've watched you guys die. Ugh, what did skin feel like? Like wet velvet. Who would have guessed this whole place was made out of meat? Definitely not me. Do you think this place has been making us out of the same stuff? No, I refuse to entertain this possibility. What do you think happened to Nest? In my heart of hearts, I think I'm kind of charmed by him in spite of everything. I want to hope he got older and wiser somehow. Right? I hope he got back in touch with Clara at some point. Yeah, even if that's a little more mature than I would expect Nest to be. Even if he only had a little time left, I hope that after all this he figured out how to stop being a shut-in. I hope that after all this I figured out how to stop being a shut-in. You're never too old to have not figured out any fucking thing out, I guess. I always thought you had more to figure out than me. Well, I'm glad the elaborate ruse of my entire personality worked. What do you think happened to the other kids after they disappeared? I guess the same thing that's gonna happen to us? Yikes. Did we ever end up working our shit out? I don't know. Maybe. I like the thought of it. Me too. I miss you. I miss you too, dummy. Did you ever hash things out with Laura? I don't remember. I hope she found a better roommate at least. Do you remember anything that happened after this? I don't even know what year it is. I'm gonna look around some more. Go for it. Just don't interact with the box, okay. Parker, I'm watching the sunset over the lake as I write this. The garden I told you about has finally begun to pay off. The zucchinis are just beginning to flower. My tomato plants are bearing big, misshapen fruit. My basil has come in a bit wimpy this year, but it does just fine for a light caprese salad on a night like this. I think back on the dinky little garden I tried so hard to cultivate in your yard that summer, where everything I had planted was choked out by that single rogue watermelon vine, and how we checked on the wayward little watermelon every day. Joked about how the seed spitting contest we'd had when we was grown, and of course those rat bastard squirrels beat us to the punch. When we found that hollowed out rind, you were crying laughing, I was just plain crying. Such a silly thing. Speaking of silly things, have you heard from any of the old gang lately? You'll never believe it, but I found myself getting lonesome out here in the middle of nowhere. I'm sure you understand that feeling. It is a joy to live alone, yes, but I find myself missing the sounds of poorly picked guitar in the early morning, the inexplicable clunks in the bowels of the house, the smell of the damp cellar mixed with clove cigarettes, the art projects, the experiments. Oh, the conversations we all had just sitting on the steps outside arguing about nothing. Kids sometimes come down to the shore off my property and smoke grass. The smell drifts up here and drives me crazy with nostalgia. They believe they're being sly, and I'm happy to let them think so just as long as I can enjoy their distant laughter and fun. It makes me miss you, and that house and those people, very much. I wonder if we could corral all the old folks back together for some sort of reunion, an exchange of ideas as we would have it called then. It would be lovely to see some familiar faces again and do, well, whatever it is we aging punks do with ourselves now that we're no longer cool or relevant. Not that we ever really were, anyway. So enough about my navel-gazing. Are you well? What are you working on? Tinkering with? Is that cat still hanging around your back door? Do you have any books to recommend? Please drop me a line whenever you find the chance. I do so love to pick that strange brain of yours. Warmly, C. I guess it's an old Grubsoft game. Looks scary. Clara, I found these while cleaning, and since I'll be around the post office today, I wanted to take a moment to send them to you. They're from another time, but somehow I still think of us as these feeble lines and the hands that drew them. Parker. Okay. Oh, that's it. Francine? Emily? There's a letter over there from Clara. The tone is like she's a little older and wiser herself. Sounds like Ness got back in touch with her at some point, and she's not replying like he's a preening, obnoxious jerk, so I guess he did something right. That's pretty heartening. Clara seems genuinely interesting and sweet. I feel weirdly attached to this idea of her, which might just be Ness's idea of her. Speaking of Ness ideas, did you read his doofy sci-fi? Oh yeah, very bad. I can see the pamphlet now. Are you at risk for becoming a baby man? See anything interesting in the sky? No, you don't. Go inside. The drawing on it is off, like an old cigarette ad looking guy with the lightning shooting out of his ass, like an old prog rock album cover. And the drawing's bad. And the drawing is really bad. Alright. I'm ready to go. I am too. It was good seeing you. No, it wasn't. Come on. There you go. Ah. Okay. Well, all right. There's Jory. Oh, Aaron Hansen as the executive producer. Brent. Yep. There they all are. Well then, that was a trip. I probably could have finished this the last episode, but I felt like it was getting a bit long. I probably should have cut it in half somehow, but I just didn't want to spend the time doing that, honestly. It takes so long to split a 6-hour video in half. Trust me. But yeah, that was really fun. Some of the puzzles are a little bit heady, especially the Minesweeper puzzle. That kind of got me for a bit. But yeah, I probably could have figured out the light one pretty easily, but I already had help on that, so I was like, whatever. Goodness. Yes, this has been very fun. There's a lot of deep messages in that game about agoraphobia, OCD, and all kinds of different stuff, and you know, just when it grumps. Yep. Honda Accord starting up. .wave. I actually own a Honda Accord. I own 2 Honda Accords, actually. Precise. Rewired. Okay. You're welcome. Thank you for the experience. I'm gonna get that optical illusion now where everything feels like it's gonna be moving up. There's the shooting stars. Finally, we got to see the shooting stars. Oh, that's it. Okay. Oh, everything's moving down. I can see it now. Yep. Ooh, that's trippy. I hate that. All right. Well, I suppose that's end of Homebody. Well, okay. Thank you all for joining. I'll see you guys in the next game. Everybody on Twitch, please stay. Everyone on YouTube, get out of here. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye. See you later.